Итак, возвращаемся. Нет, не в Skyrim, а в Хай-Рок. Мы находимся в... Ну, скажем, город, называемый раздел. Так. И у нас еще одно здесь получить задание надо.
Something you need? Hello? Taking care of the spiteful bastards who harass these lands by sending eager mercenaries out to meet them. You could say I run a charity for the kingdom. I've always got contacts coming in, so don't be afraid to stop by and ask. The Reach has never had a day without blood. Yes, just came in. A werebear within the cave far from here. I'll mark the location on your map. Farewell.
Так, хорошо. Кран. Мед Хонинга. Интересно. Здание. Дамочка будет не рада нас видеть. О. Так, а это что за ковер? Окно.
Нужно что-то.
Угу. Так, рассмотрели. Надо же к другим гости зайти.
Доброго денечка. Доброго денечка.
Угу. Разговорчивые. Дом Джулии. Габриэль. Так. Наведется, если открою эту дверку.
Get on with it. Every time one of the states has a falling out, my coin purse jumps. Normally, though, I do have some of the guard requesting repairs or new gear. Hello? Best armor in the Reach, no doubt.
Говоришь, лучше?
Keep safe.
Так, дай-ка вскроем этот замочек. Потому что он мастер.
Hello?
Ладно. Обиделся, видите ли. Ну ладно.
Something you need?
Да ничего, просто мимо. Давайте посмотрим, что здесь. Так, шахты. Деревня Шабаш.
Sorry, trying not to trip over all the lizard and cat tails everywhere. Contain your tails, people.
Так, кто это у нас?
Something you need? Of course I noticed. It's hard not to. But what can I do? Just hope and pray that the guards keep them at bay until they move? If I have to start moving the livestock around, who knows if they'll survive this winter in another place? Besides, who would feed the town? Hello?
Так, а ты кто?
My husband and my boys all went west to Evermore to join the militia. That was 10 years back. A small war broke out between Wayrest and Evermore, with only one notable battle, and my boys, why did Mara have to take my boys? On that one day blood was spilt, she took them all. I prayed to her every day. No, I should be apologizing. Why would you want to hear the ramblings of some old useless widow? Go, enjoy your prime.
Ну ладно, не такая что уже старая. Очень даже ничего. Так, у нас что? Лестница. Просто дверь, да? Ладно. Занежить. Ай. М. Так, что значит хаг? Хаг обнимать, правильно. Интересно, почему ведьма? Так, какой хак может быть? Так, держаться. Не знаю. Ага. Пригодится. Интересно у вас тут. Вещицы. Не нравится мне это сопение. А вот ты,
Careful! I almost dropped all the flowers.
сопит где-то над ухом, он, оказывается, сзади бегает. Интересно. Солнечный свет. Ай, я не в воде. Вот это баг. Что у нас тут орехалк?
Record 5D66. Dragonborn has spotted the enemy and has started sprinting towards... hey! Hey, wait for me!
Ты что-то не то пишешь. Не удрал, а стратегически отступил. Так. 3 уровня осталось.
Was that it? Okay then. Onwards, I guess.
Так, что тут за лабиринты? Я вернулся обратно. Так, малахит. Рихалк.
I should really lay off on those sweet rolls.
Ага, некромантишки. Здесь были некроманты. Почему проход туда показывается? Кругом обман. Потише.
Guess I can shoot a few more for the Annihilation records.
Ключ. А от чего ключ? Решетки, что мы открыли? Не самое интересное. Шахта.
The lovely sun, the beautiful blue skies. How long will we have this peace for, I wonder?
А ты дверь открыла? Пробежит знакомиться. Так, задание. Черепушка.
Come on, Hanny. Almost there. Have all the hay you want.
Да ты что ли тут все ездишь?
Come to talk. All right.
Ты, видимо, не хочешь говорить. Деревенька-то сгорела. Так. А это у нас... Колодец, дом. Второй дом. Так, а что? Мгм. Тяпка. Источник. А, вот сейчас серьезно было, да?
Только быстро. Только быстро. Да. Я слушаю. Не стоило сюда приходить.
Твис.
All right. Rest
Ой.
in pieces. It'll be easier for the skeevers to clean up your mess.
Так, дневник эксперимента. Ну, и вышло. Уже вечереет.
We are currently at a great level for combat and quest files. Now, I think we should really focus on inn hopping and celebration.
Hideous orc. I'll kill off your entire god's-forsaken race.
Weak!
It'll take more than that. Damn greenskin filth, another gutter rat.
Best start running. The orcs will rule.
Какие-то у них тут терки. Интересное название. Какой глазастый медведь.
Record 5D 20. Oh, forget it. I need a moment here.
Только следы крови, а тут скелеты. Человеческие, что ли? Оборотень. Какой-то скрипт.
Quisca, I mean, bye.
Wrong move! Spit it out.
Keeping the kingdom safe. And if that means clearing the land of their ilk, then yeah, we are. You do best to keep your wits about you out here. Danger isn't hard to find.
Keep safe. Make yourself busy.
Cramp.
У меня есть с собой. Господи, жареное сердце. Давайте пылающий костер. Пищи у нас никакой нет. Ладно.
Impressive headgear. Although, missing some hair now, are we? Sure. Let me know when we're ready to go adventuring again.
Просто интересно. Интересно. Миленький.
Did you ever wonder if there's a Dova deer or a Dova cow? Who says dragon blood must be limited to people?
Так, какой у нас баф есть сейчас? Угу. Понятно.
Record 2E55. Dragonborn ventures on valiantly, so very heroic, giving no regard to his followers' loudly grumbling stomach or need for sleep.
Мы ж только тут отдыхали. Так. Надо будет походных предметов еще наделать. Строить ночевку. Так, мы сохранились. И у нас что? Топь. Милое название. Навес. Можно было тут поспать.
Queen Ripcorder, off with your head. play a game. It's called Who's Still Standing? Don't worry, there's a very clear winner, and it's about to be me.
Стреляют.
How's it going?
Так, что у нас тут? Ну, вы, конечно, живете в развалины. Болотные шахты.
Не стоило сюда приходить.
Суп с кролика. И что вы тут скрывали? А ты как оттуда оказалась? Так, вниз прыгать не стоит.
Тут кто-нибудь есть?
Yes, please! Do keep screaming in pain. That makes the fight that much more fun. Damn!
Оу.
Well, on the bright side, at least this place has more structure than caves. On the dark side, it's still filled with a lot of things that want to kill us. Hello. Hello there.
Ну, вы тут развлекались, я смотрю.
Did I file all the combat records yet? Better double check.
Так, надо твой статус сменить.
Now, where did I put those quest files? I never have time to organize these files. Coming!
Она согласилась.
точно был какой-то звук. Твой бой уже...
Will there ever be a day where we'll talk before fighting? No, I don't think so. But I don't mind. Let's be positive, recorder. We may be in a hive of deadly enemies, and the staircases
Тут
and
кто-нибудь
possible
есть?
creepy dungeons
Теперь
below.
ты...
I guess I can include a few more for the Annihilation records. Oh, was that it? Okay then. Onwards, I guess.
Шла что-нибудь интересное? А это что? Это тоже топ? Разрушенная часовня. Так. Водокомплект. И по заданию надо. Откуда там вода, непонятно. Сверху. Посмотрим, что у нас тут. Суп с картошкой ел. Они пришли, его убили. И жену тоже. Ну, давайте зайдем, может, что-то не все посмотрели.
Record 6E21. Currently, we are inside a fort filled with bandits or something else much more scarier that wants to kill us.
Нет, посмотрели, все. Оп, осмотрено. Отправляемся в кручину. Можно цвет сменить с зеленого?
Sir, a moment, if you will. The taxes, sir, they are too great for what we produce. Could you be so merciful to have the lord of this? We will not slacken if his lordship is generous.
Держись светлой стороны, или мы перетащим тебя на нее волоком. Угу.
Sir, forgive me for what I speak, but the people starve and anger simmers. Get on with it. Something you need?
I happen to overhear them. Then we will be seeing more heads adorn the pikes. You are right. Just south of Arnima are the most dishonorable Horsens on Tamriel. You may have seen them already. Corsairs, all the way from Dragonstar. Redguard thieves that plague the great Bjoules. Jacko's been making plans to kick their asses back into the river. And by the gods' good graces, they'll drown in that river. If you're up for some retribution, then Jakos is the man you want to see. Keep safe.
Make a prayer. We're making our way to the many temples of the land, to convey our love to the gods and spread our charity to those who have the hate in their hearts. Till next we meet.
Something you need.
Spit it out. Those greedy bastards from Dragonstar. They came just as the flood receded, thinking Arnima would be easy pickings. Well, they thought wrong. They got more than they bargained for when they sent their first slew of vultures to the walls. We'll soon push them all the way back to the river.
Понятно.
Well, I hope I have what you're looking for. Hello? Fear is something I've learned to deal with a long time ago. All we can do is entrust our safety to the guards. Well, I hope I have what you're looking for.
Книжечку потом почитаем.
May the reach show mercy on you.
Почему бы тебе не взять стул? У тебя же есть стул. Ну, 1, 2. Кузница, а где кузнец? Спать не должен.
Hello? No problem at all. Lad from Evermore is normally sent for repairs and is due again soon. So go ahead.
Домику не повезло. Так, а что это за остров? Башня. Ладно, потом зайдем.
Hello? The rain they can deal with, but when the storms turn violent, then they become jumpy. I have to tie them tight to the rails so they don't get loose. One of them choked themselves on the rope last week during a downpour. Had to spend half my gold for a replacement. Keep safe.
You all right?
You alright?
Да вроде ничего.
You can't keep it all. That's my earnings for the season. Listen, I can treat you lads to a round at the inn if you just let me take back half my stuff. A good compromise, right, boys?
It's always Evermore, never us that you care about. Why is that, merchant? Gold more important than blood, huh? And nah, we're keeping the whole lot of it. Besides, the inn stopped selling quality ale a good while ago. Nothing but piss pints now.
Too right. Been ages since we've had a good drink. Could probably buy a whole fortnight's worth of rum on your behalf, merchant. Those ponces at Evermore will have to wait for their next batch of fancy jewelry.
Here, here. Now, we're a generous lot. So your horse and whatever rags you wrapped in are all yours. And this is only temporary, so don't feel too glum.
Yeah, bugger off before we get all Morty involved.
Word spreads, lads. Don't be surprised when us men of coin stop appearing. Alright? When aren't we merchants in trouble with this humble lot? They've got this racket going where they take our goods for inspection, but really we know they're just pinching whatever they find that can fetch a good price. I do really need my goods, but I know that they'll give me hell if they find out I'm causing more of a hassle than I've done in the past. Alright, they'll tread with care. Don't tell them it was me who sent you, just say you oversaw the entire thing and decided to be the gentleman when these prats weren't. Cheers, friend. Cheers.
You alright?
Priest has been looking for a fool to fetch a ring for him. No offense to the incredible man that the ring belonged to, but that quest is sure to end badly. Go find the priest in his temple if you're dead set on meeting your gods, if you get my drift. What are you, his lover? We're just assessing any item that may be sold as munition for our enemies. The rest of it may be distributed to the people of Arnima to help with their suffering. We're doing a good thing. What succubus did you have to kill for that magic tongue? Alright, tell the merchant to grab his stuff. God knows this town doesn't need any more enemies. Don't cause any trouble now.
Hello? Get on with it.
I don't think we've seen one decent cat in our travels. Okay, Khajiits and saber monsters don't count.
Рота из разных материалов.
Careful! I almost dropped all the files.
У нас тут тоже какие-то развлечения. Значит,
sexy. How about we spend a night together? Stop pissing me off.
Don't hang around. Tooth Fairy crushed a couple of orc skulls and put all their teeth under my pillow. When I woke up, there it was. You should try it. Why are you so ugly? All right then.
Какие грубияны.
Are you daft? You alright?
Кстати, стражник прибирается.
Spit it out.
Закрыто.
Let this show as a warning for those that dare steal from the nobility again. Should have kept your hands to yourself, Arnie.
Your lord is mad. You sons of bitches are doing me a favour. At least I won't suffer in this shithole any longer.
Shouldn't you be banging rocks together? Silence,
You're right.
criminal. You die as you lived. You alright?
I can't stay here.
Понятненько.
Hello?
У нас тут голые трупы лежат, а?
Something you need? not good enough. Raymond's the name. Though in Cyrodiil they say it as Raymond. I studied there. Thought it was my ticket into the good life, only to end up back here. However, in retrospect, I wouldn't have it any other way. As we speak here, a lot of innocent blood is being spilled. And if I want to do something about it, there's no point in staying where it's safest. Until recently I used to, yes. Quite a bit of fun, too, never leaving Arnima without a shiv hidden in your boot. Now you need a bloody armed escort. Bye now.
Come for aid? Well enough. Got my health at least, though it can always be better. Oh, I wish for the day when I wasn't. But no, this isn't the look of mere distress. It's also of curiosity. You see, we've recently suffered a string of thefts within... The thief seems to take an interest in particular relics. We'd have gotten wind of such valuables circulating the markets if that were the case. Not many deal in rusted jewelry around here. Couple that with the frequency means our suspect couldn't have gone far. We've requested the guard to help in this minor crisis. They've been generous enough to spare some eyes to watch over the temple during our absence. But nothing, neither beggar nor vagrant has appeared. So failing that, our temple's missionary, Raymond, has taken up the pursuit. He's quite the prodigy in alteration. One such exercise he's mastered are the great searches, scouring the land through projected arcane vision, and while using his particular skills to search for our most recently vanished item, he found it. I'm not the kind that forces one to carry out my bidding, but if your curiosity shares the same desire as mine, then maybe we can also share in this mystery's unraveling. I knew you were the daring type. The posture always gives it away. Right. Key detail I've mistakenly omitted. You're searching for a specific ring, down in the dungeons of Grey Belmore. If you're not sure what that warped ruin is, then take a step outside the southern gate and turn your eyes to that ugly stretch of scenery just beyond the river. We've the faintest idea of what dwells there, other than what's seen treading the surface, so I advise great caution. I'll beg Mara's ear for your safe return. Good day. You most likely came across remnants of Durrani civilization. A wonder to modern architects and laborers alike that their structures still hold after all these years. Even the marble still shines, not having succumbed to the ruinous elements that erode our walls every so often. How did it feel? Was the air strangely fresh? How bizarre. That's not characteristic of the Durrani at all. Wait, yes. Not Durrani at all. But Ayleid. The Ayleid embassy built by those Durrani all those millennia ago. You've heard of the Elysian Empire, surely, and their revolt against the Ayleids of old Cyrodiil, ages before the Empire came to be. Then I needn't bore you with yet another recital. That slave revolt, having swept over large swathes of Cyrodiil, had then turned their gaze west to the Durrani hegemony, now High-Rock. Desperate and engulfed in panic, the Durrani pulled whoever they could from what remained of the Ayleid. One prominent figure, with the moniker of the last king, Dinah by name, who had followed that fleeing diaspora. A very desperate alliance, to speak the truth. In no other situation would that vile king interact with an outsider, let alone send aid for his kin. When the first Elysian stepped into his periphery, the nightmare was unleashed. The Reach had turned into some damned oblivionscape that would send any timid soul running to the other end of Tamriel. That's what the tomes show, though such a being that was surely the product of Daedric consort could have just faded into the arms of whatever prince he knelt to. When they did breach the inner sanctum, scholars had talked of the interior being a patchwork of human bodies, stitched together from one end of the giant hall to the other. The king and his debauched Aeliad underlings were seemingly unfazed about the assailants at the gate, still immersed in their profaned work. This allowed those forlorn Nords to approach. Upon realizing that his artistry was meddled with, he recoiled and flayed those unfortunate souls who made their advance, almost in an instant. Then came the cacophony of screams, killing those further back immediately after. When it proved futile that mere men went up to the task, Alesia had called upon a friend. All evidence and descriptions of this person pointed to one candidate, Polinial. Not often do the clouds part, and we have a simple tale which can be spun to the young. If you're looking for such stories, then Evermore and those lands further west will be your calling. Though looking at you, such light-hearted tales would quickly grow to bore. As apparent as the danger may appear, the omens who've made that cursed land their home haven't strayed a feet from their dark domicile. Seems those souls are still trapped in that terrible siege 30 years ago. Even the scholars from Daggerfall were awestruck at the phenomenon, assuring us that these dead are confined upon the packed dirt from whence they fell. If it was so easy, then we wouldn't be having this conversation. Whatever solution that could alleviate this scourge vanished with the shamans who performed the ritual. Talking like a true native, those guards had done exactly that when the siege was lifted. Suffice to say, nothing was achieved except dozens of flayed shamans draping our walls. Just reminiscing on that sight can make one's stomach churn. In fear of tooting my own horn, I would say immeasurably. Considering that the clergy have congealed with royalty, the two castes have governed in tandem and continue to do so in some kingdoms. Every lord and king has his own priest, sometimes to keep up traditions, but most commonly to convene meetings with other kingdoms via the priest's relations to one another, normally overseen by the priest's circle. A council of priests, set up soon after the dissolution of the Mages Guild in the province, supplanting their purpose, yet with a limited interest in the arcane, as from what came before. With restoration taking center stage in our studies, we don't dabble in the more destructive arts. As many royals fear their kingdoms turning into despotic theocracies with a ruling mage class, as has happened with a number of kingdoms when the Mages Guild held prominence. I would love to tell you that faith alone keeps me going, but this goes further than appeasing the gods. Only those with black hearts could look the other way. So I stay, and do the best I can. A little alchemist corner set up in our temple to serve brew, potions, and other relief, to letting the injured rest within the grace of their gods. Unfortunately, no. I rely on the missionary to do that for me. Vicariously living through his exploits unburdens my mind for a while. Anything to stop thinking about the reality here. Farewell.
Hello. Bless your journeys.
Hello?
Hey, do you think I have a fever?
Что тебе
I'm
нужно?
starting to feel woozy and dizzy. Or was it those 50 sweet rolls I had?
Need something? Never seen you before, so I'll hazard a guess that you're new. The sheer state this town must be in for a newcomer to first remark on its poverty. You're willing to stay a while longer, and you'll come to witness that some of us still retain our civility. Don't judge a book by its cover, they say. Wish that were completely true in our case. And I hear you can get your tongue cut off for having your words stray so close to treason. There's no point in scaring off another visitor, and I should applaud you for that intuition. Many who've come to stay in this tragic town only bemoan the people, instead of looking to who governs them. Got ourselves a spy? Could find yourself at the end of a rope, if you're lucky. Yeah, I know who you're talking of. Tell her that a helping hand is more than welcome. She'll get the gist. Before I forget myself as someone of meagre authority, take this letter as well. The seal is meant to keep prying fingers out, so she'll know if you start sticking your nose in. What? Want to take me to dinner? Just make sure you get back to her safely. If you ever feel your safety compromised, make sure to leave no trace of that letter. That's all the blood that follows will be on your hands, not mine. Isn't that the question on everyone's lips? Abandon any hope of reasoning with these savages. Trying to understand them will earn you a dung-covered arrow in the gut. The dam wiped out nigh 8/10 of the men I've sent up their way. All fell by either maddening sorcery or toxic weaponry. The other 2/10 returned either missing their limbs or part of their sanity. You heard right. Like their brains were not clean out of their skulls, raving mad, regurgitating the same strange words that those fanatics vomit up from their black lungs. Ever wondered how a force this destructive and incoherent can keep their numbers up? It's not because they breed like rabbits, though that's definitely playing a role. It's mainly because our very own defect from all over the kingdom. Ain't that another question on everyone's lips? We'd love to give you a reason, but I've burnt myself out in the past trying to conjure one. Seems this dark prose gets lodged between their ears, messes with their thoughts, makes them violent, bitter and unpredictable. We've made it an unspoken law to exile those affected by this mind poison rather than take them in. Rehabilitation has proven futile, a cold measure, and cold begets cold, with the whole land freezing in its misery. Got your blinders on? Plans have a tendency for being outed upon leaving your lips here. We've got ears all round town, eager to earn an extra septim for themselves by getting on the Lord's good side. Besides, our hands are ultimately tied through forces beyond Mortifane. There's a larger fear among the royalty in this province for uppity peasants than mad tyrants. We don't want to be setting any precedents with our unruliness now, and so our only ally is time. Waiting for the Lord to pass on for a more just ruler to reign. That knowing the reach is a hope based in fantasy. We shouldn't talk about this further. A man has to be cautious if he wants to keep his head. An eager helper or a plotting saboteur? If the latter, then I must warn you, there's no second chances within this town. First sign of you turning cloak will have you hoisted in the dungeons. What do you suggest? Confront our foes with daisies and smiles? They'll cleave your smug face in too. Yeah, there's some truth to your words, and I'd be remiss in this town's welfare if I stubbornly defend my stance. So if you're sincere and you want to help out, then we have a job at hand. Oh no, friend. Not attempt, but do. This isn't a job that you can just half-arse and make your peace with the land. You'll have to stick it through, else Mara's going to be receiving another soul. If you haven't noticed, we civilised folk in our civilised gatherings are but an enclave to all the scum that lie in wait, just a stone's throw from our gates. Our closest neighbours happen to be those feral folk dejected from the kingdom's settlements, making the wilds their home. Exiles. Same thing, just different legal repercussions if they ever return to where they were booted. The punishment here is death. Mortifane decreed it so. Even the family of exiles can expect the same harsh treatment if they're ever found to be consorting with their criminal kin. Well, we needed a scout to oversee any contraband smuggling or corruption within our ranks, who may be dealing with the delinquents. The exiles don't pose the same threat as all the other villains in the Reach, but they sure break cohesion here in the kingdom. Always had a problem with our guard, doped up and turning a blind eye to their duties. Sometimes it's hard to distinguish between your own and those rats who supply them. Just what I like to hear. Some conviction for your work. Here, give us your map. I'll dot the area that our scouts use as a vantage point. Can gander at the whole camp on this humble knoll. Just make sure you're discreet with this venture. These exiles may be dumb, but they ain't blind. Since you're working for us in this brief stint, I just want to brief you on our alarms. If you hear the horns blowing, then turn tail and get back to us in haste. We're on edge for any attacks on our walls, and for good reason. I had a witchman raid not long ago, and I want more bodies at the gate to deal with them. Seems as though every time I ponder about a raid, it happens. Misfortune runs through the land like out water. That they're thieves. Alright, pardon my temper. I know better from my travels that they aren't all plunderers and pirates. Only because not every red owns a ship. And pardon the jab, can't help it. Sometimes you can only laugh when you're dealing with this much dung being thrown at you from every corner of the land. Let's just call them raiders, huh? Well, these raiders swarmed our southern mines, right in the heart of that storm which brought the rivers crashing into our walls. Cannon had levelled the bog, and we soon saw the rats feed among the rubble. It's what the Reds use because they're impotent minds being incapable of handling magic. A large metal tube propels a metal ball, where if you blink, you'll miss it ripping right through your skull. These Red Guards have a lot of similar contraptions. Fortunately, the most advanced aren't held by their criminals, but by those with the coin to do so. Another precaution against a provincial war, if I may opine. It is better, but extremely taxing, and can have a callous mage in a very dire situation if he casts it in disregard. Machine, however, needs no mental operator that must maintain a steady focus. Only thing they need is a cleaning, and someone with spare hands to wield it. Can't say the same for all the mages who've lost their minds from years of gazing into their tomes. So we're being careful when approaching these river rats. You have to gauge what their arsenal is before making our move. But rest assured, we will flush them out, just a matter of time. Keep your wits about you.
Интересненько. Бараки. Посмотрим. Неплохие бараки. Серебряная посуда. Недурно, недурно. Так. Стена посередине дома. Местные телепорты. А вот домик очень интересно. Станция. Нужен ключ.
Get on with it.
По местечко посидеть, почитать книжечку, да? Интересно. Что там уже драка какая-то?
Make your peace.
Just try to hit me.
Make your peace.
Maybe you want to hit less like a pathetic whip.
Go on, bash his skull in. Make your peace. Have your head.
Maybe you
more
want to
than
hit
that.
less like a pathetic whip.
Another gutter
I
rat.
needed a water bath, but I
Bah.
guess your blood will do.
Smart, huh? Smart, huh?
Ow! Ugh, times like these, I wish I kept those eagle vision glasses. They would have helped you out that.
Time to meet your end. Make your peace.
Stay still. Seriously. Is this because I called you a cowhead in the recordings? Look, I'm sorry,
Time to
but
meet
even
your
you
end.
knew it was a bad idea to do the sweet roll.
Что происходит?
Make your peace.
Yes, please.
Ладно.
Hello? Jesters and illusionists perform and bring joy for but a moment to this town. I eagerly wait for them every week. Keeps me living and sane.
Хм? Хм? Нужно что-то? Доброго денечка.
Нужно что-то.
Доброго денечка.
Может, кому-то костюмчик понравится. Так, это у нас жилые дома. Это у нас алхимия. Посмотрим.
I hope I have what you're looking for.
Угу, я тоже надеюсь. Знать бы, что я ищу.
Hello? Bredens don't conduct bad business. Although it could be better. Have you met my brother Maximund? He sits on that dull bridge. Always gloating about how he just got this exotic item and that soul gem, blah blah. I hope he has a slaughterfish bite him in the nether regions. Something you need? I hope I have what you're looking for. Till next we meet.
Не вздумай переезжать ко мне. А, какой шкаф красивый. Покрытие современное.
Нужно что-то?
Что это за подвал для темных делишек? Просто что-то хранит. Так, это детская. Наверное. Ага.
You're right. Why are you asking? He was put to the axe for being caught in the Lord's residence. We don't tolerate treachery here. Discipline makes the people stronger.
Something you need?
Да.
Something you need? Keep safe. Hello?
Hello? Jewels from Somerset to Morrowind. Take a look. Till next we meet.
Hello? Keep safe.
Hello? Trade secret. Look to the west of the city.
Понятно. А это у нас что?
Watch it.
О, лампа с джином.
Доброго денечка.
Так, а сюда все-таки нельзя попасть. Дальше по сюжету. Ну да, закрыто. Ладно, прогуляемся.
Blessings upon you. May the Reach show mercy on you.
Шатка.
Almost there. Have all the hay you want. Good day. All right? You really did? Put your neck on the line for me. Twice. The only thing I can offer is a bunch of rusty coins. I feel like I owe you something more. Bit cheeky, ain't it? Reward your work with even more work. Well, if you're keen. Got the Imperials right behind you, right where that grey tower sits between the rivers. Always have errands on hand.
Hey, I need a new recorder. Respond.
give us a moment. Let me rummage through these pockets. Aha! Bit soiled, but still legible. The lord of this town is looking for bounty hunters, it seems. Not the safest line of work, mind you. Cheers.
Make yourself busy.
Теперь открыто. Интересно.
Make yourself busy.
Not often mercenaries come waltzing into my chamber. Just 2 days ago, my guard butchered a small group of witchmen just outside the city walls. The first time in a while they've come this close.
They butchered all but one that left for the hills deep within the valley, and by coincidence, a necklace of mine went missing. Hearing you speak of such relics like they were common jewels makes me sick. This amulet is what keeps you in this town safe. I shouldn't become riled with naivety. Now off you go, lest you forfeit the gold you desire and forgo the safety you'll have within my walls.
Сходились тут.
Spit it out.
I heard strange noises nearby. It was... Oh wait, false alarm. That was my stomach.
Mhm.
Make yourself busy. Are you daft?
Вот этот повар.
Make yourself busy. Make yourself busy.
И день прошел.
Come on, Harry. Almost there.
Ладно, продолжим в следующий раз. Сегодня уже так достаточно много заданий взяли. В следующий раз надо постараться их всех выполнить. На сегодня все.